How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and in this video we're gonna discuss about Bitcoin, Ethereum, as always, what is going on at the market at the current moment, and I want to take a quick look on my two best performing altcoins from those trading calls that I gave you in my trading group, which is like links down below. Go check it out, go join, it's absolutely free. We're gonna take a look what just happened with those two altcoins, how much money could have been made. And yeah, let's just start talking by looking at the Bitcoin chart. What is going on with the Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin is still one of our greatest indicator what is going on in the market. So still, if you remember my previous video that we discussed about those descending trend lines, at the current moment Bitcoin experienced, let's just say, a clean breakout through this descending trend line that acts as a resistance. Of course, we're facing a lot of supply here from those impulsive movements to the downside, and to be more accurate, together with those volatile wicks, there's right now a probability in my eyes that there's a probability of, I don't know, to go down, or maybe we already did, to catch that demand box and climb towards the upside and retest this mid-range at around 59-ish thousand dollars per Bitcoin. We'll see. And of course, together, this is a bullish scenario. First of all, this is a bullish scenario. We'll see what kind of bearish scenario the market is forming us. So right now, to be more, together with those volatile wicks where the candle body was closed, I can see right now that, yeah, there's a probability of retesting this mid-range, and if the market structural, I don't know, if we're gonna retest this mid-range, I'm gonna zoom in, just bear with me. I believe we're gonna break the whole market structure and gonna shift into a bullish one. So if the price, I mean the whole Bitcoin and everything's gonna be strong enough to break the whole market structure, because we're like clearly lower highs at this point, and if we're gonna break this market structure and shift into a bullish, the probability of retesting this mid-range and maybe after a small pullback still creating a higher low, sorry for that, a clean breakout through this descending trend line that acts as a resistance, again, those spider webs or whatever, and then push the price towards the upside and retest the top of this channel. Yes, it is a possible scenario at around 66.5k, something like that. Just let me delete these drawings. But if, just let's go on the 4-hour time frame. But right now I can see that maybe we already broke the market structure and shift, like creating on the lower time frame, of course. And right now I believe that this ascending trend line, the trend is shift already a little bit. We'll see how it works, because we have a lot of supply here at those candles. But I believe that this ascending trend line that acts as a support, the whole trend, the trend is your friend, you know that, boom, push the price towards the upside. But keep an eye, always, like I mentioned, I don't know, 10-20 times in my previous video, keep an eye right now on this ascending trend line, because if we're gonna see clean breakdown, then there's a probability for us to see a movement to the downside. So in general, well, it's not like technically or bearish or bullish scenario on the bigger time frame. I can see that we are right now, there's a probability of retest that mid-range at around, I don't know, here or even here, because yeah, the mid-range doesn't work and doesn't act that accurately like those trend lines. So keep in mind that, and retest that mid-range and retest the top of this descending trend line that acts as a resistance, beautifully connected with that mid-range a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. So still keep an eye on this ascending trend line that acts as a support. Like what, the more touches we have, the more confirmation we have. I mean, around here, 3 touches, that's enough for me. So yeah, but let's just try to, on the lower time frame, of course, on the lower time frame, for those who like to take those quick or like quick scalps or swings, whatever you can call it, however you want. Now there's the Bitcoin's mission is to break this, let's just say, previous highs, and then push the price towards the upside. So that is a bullish scenario. The only bearish scenario on Bitcoin that I see right now. Let me just quickly delete all of those, I don't know, arrows and everything that I marked in the previous video, because it's a little bit annoying on a daily time frame. Still, looking at the bigger picture, this ascending trend line, the bigger one on the daily, is a crucial one for me. I don't know how about you, but I'm keeping my eyes on this. I'm gonna delete this one right now. I'm gonna delete this one, and this, I believe I already mentioned you guys in my previous video, but still, let's not forget, the more touches we have, the more confirmation we have. This spider web or whatever ascending trend line that acts as a support, multiple touches. I mean, right here, together with that wick, with that crash wick, or it doesn't really matter. And this one, look how beautifully this crash respected this trend line. So for me, this ascending trend line is valid, and I'm keeping my eyes on this trend line, because if we're gonna, when I was talking about like a few seconds ago about the pullback, so if we're gonna experience a pullback and then a clean, some kind of breakdown, a crash, then I'm gonna start, I don't know, announcing in my trading channel, which is like, again, links down below, again, those dip buying opportunities. So I'm gonna start announcing and analyzing those, I don't know, potential demand zones, potential supports. But for me right now, the potential support is right now at $44,000, $45,000. So of course here, this is where the key level, where those 2 wicks was respected. Of course, $49,000 as well. This one, 49, the key level, and the major support at this demand zone. So these are my top, let's just say, support zones if we're gonna see a clean breakdown. So keep an eye on this right now for those who are trading on the short term. Keep an eye on that ascending trend line that acts as a support. You can trade together with the trend. And on the bigger time frame, for those who like, I don't know, retest and then start, I don't know, opening some kind of long position. Because if we're gonna start retesting this trend line again and we're gonna respect it, and the price is gonna close, I don't know, like this, bounce back up, we're gonna create a higher low, higher low, higher lows, higher lows, and all this trend on the bigger time frame is valid. So it can push the price to the upside until it breaks this, let's just say, from here to here and from here to here. I see, I don't know, there's a probable or possible a wedge pattern, which is bullish in our pattern book. All right, which is bullish. So after a clean breakout, then this, and then push the price to the upside. So keep an eye on this whole, I don't know, you can take a pause, redraw it, everything to your charts. It doesn't matter. Of course, I'm just gonna quickly delete this red one, because this red one, resistance zone for me is, I don't want to say is that not accurate, but I'm looking at different levels right now. So I can take a look at least at this supply zone to, I don't know, there's, for the Bitcoin, its mission is to beat that supply zone. Look, this impulsive movement to the downside. So, but still, keep an eye on that 4-hour time frame ascending trend line, and on the bigger picture, I don't know if we're gonna see some kind of, for those who are shorting, looking at those supply zones and waiting for the retest, boom, this one should be your target point at this, I don't know, ascending trend lines. I don't know. I don't want to say bottom, but whatever. Still, keep an eye on this. These trend lines helps you to navigate yourself, I don't know, into the market. Let's just say that in crypto. So yeah, keep an eye on this ascending trend line. Keep an eye on the 4-hour that ascending trend line. And if we're gonna see a drawdown, keep an eye on this ascending trend line that acts as a support. That if you are planning to short again Bitcoin, this should be your target point at around this trend line. So let's take a look on Ethereum. Ethereum formed us a interesting picture, let's just say that. Let me just quickly delete that. Let me just quickly delete that. The previous drawings. Let me just even make a brighter, make a wider view. If I saw this on Ethereum, if we're talking about wedging patterns, despite this crash, this trend line, descending trend line, that descending support, let's just say that, respects this trend line at those levels. So, and of course, descending trend line that acts as a resistance at the top, from the top to the bottom, the other side of the pattern, the pattern. And I want to see clean breakout because this demand zone is respected on Ethereum. So I want to see a clean breakout. That is my bullish scenario on Ethereum. I want to see clean breakout. We're gonna broke the whole market structure. I don't know, on the lower time frame, on the 4, right here, higher lows, higher highs, and then push the price to retest this mid-range, and then retest this let's just say resistance zone, because this is what the price was respected the most. But still, I'm just gonna go with the trend. If I'm gonna start trading, I don't mind this. Let's just simply use one key level at around that level to navigate, because those massive boxes, sometimes it messes with my head. So sorry for, yeah, they're not that, yeah, they're accurate, but I want to see more accuracy on those trend lines or whatever. So yeah, this is my prediction. Let's just say that prediction on Ethereum. This falling wedge pattern could be valid if we're gonna see a clean breakout and then break the whole lower highs, the whole downtrend market structure on the low time frame, and together with that trend, go towards the upside. Push the price towards the upside, flip above this mid-range, and then retest at around, we'll just say $3,000. Yeah, that would be nice. Of course, you already know that I'm buying extremely dips on those, on Ethereum. So I'm still on a bigger time frame, on a daily, well, still technically on a daily time frame, same as on Bitcoin. Still, this ascending trend line is respected at around, not that accurate. I need to like take time and to be more accurate on that trend line, ascending trend line that acts as a support. All right, should be good for now, because there's a probability also to see some kind of fake out and then start retesting this support zone at around this trend line, this support zone, $2,100. And if we're gonna see a clean breakdown, I don't know what the future will bring us. We'll see, only time could tell. So if we're gonna see a clean breakdown to the downside, I'm still trying to catch those demand zones or like potential dip buying opportunities. I don't care if I'm gonna see the price below this trend line. Of course, fake out is possible, because look how strongly this Ethereum, the whole chart is going down. So for me, that was like definitely dip buying opportunities at around those levels for sure. I'm gonna I'm gonna announce again when I'm buying more Ethereum on my trading group, just like link down below, go check it out. So yeah, these are my thoughts on Ethereum. Maybe I was wrong. Bitcoin is like painted a little bit more cleaner picture right now. But still, those ascending trend lines, both on Bitcoin and Ethereum, try to navigate yourself based on those two trend lines that act as a resistance. Because on Bitcoin, if we're gonna retest this like trend line, it, like I mentioned before, we're gonna form a higher low. And Ethereum, we're gonna form a lower low. So so only the future, only the time will tell us what could happen, and no one has a crystal ball, but we'll see. Keep an eye on this falling wedge pattern, because after a clean breakout right now, the bullish scenario would be to retest $2,500 per Ethereum, because there's a lot of supply zone that could be retested. All we already retested at around here. So we'll see, because if we're gonna change the whole structure here, like on Bitcoin, like on the 4 hour, on the 2 hour, on the 1 hour time frame, for those who are like trading, looking for longs, a good place to open your long position and go together with the trend. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And let's jump my blue chips. Where's my AVAX? Our beautiful AVAX. I'm not gonna talk about a lot about these type, but I decided I have to mention about these two trades that I announced in my trading group. So AVAX formed the most beautifully, I don't know, formed wedge pattern. And if you remember my previous video, that long one, and if you were in my trading group that I announced, even in my private VIP whale room, I announced that I'm taking a long position at those levels. The price, boom, went straight to the, well, not technically to the moon, but retest the top of this pattern, which is like super accurate for me right now. I have 100% confidence in this falling wedge pattern, which is bullish if we're gonna see a clean breakout. So still, AVAX is trying to beat this supply resistance, whatever. Try to beat this resistance zone, beautifully connected with this descending trend line that acts also as a resistance. And resistance, I don't know, resistance, descending resistance after a clean breakout connected beautifully with this resistance block after a clean breakout. I want to see the price, I don't know, going absolutely to the moon, because I don't know, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we're gonna reject it from here and then boom, move all the way to the downside, retest this little spot at around 17.47. Who knows what could happen. Still, like I mentioned in my group like late last night, always secure gains, because if you were longing from with me from here or from here, I mean, like technically we started from here. If you remember my previous call, you made at around 33.70%. With 5x leverage, with the standard 5x leverage, that's more than enough. You already more than doubled your account, so secure your gains. No one knows how far we can go with those coins, I mean, to the upside, and we don't know how hard we can, I don't know, crash. So always use your stop loss, always secure gains. This is my advice. So I believe that AVAX from one of those calls are performing, let's just say, the best. Well, not technically. KSM coin is also, let me just quickly delete this call, technically is also fighting, let's just say it's fighting that resistance again. Of course, to be more accurate, if I'm going to connect this previous high, why I'm bullish on let's KSM, because we broke the whole structure, we created a higher high, so I'm hoping, and of course higher low again, so I'm hoping we're gonna experience some kind of breakout and push the price to the upside, but we'll see. So yeah, so beautiful 32.85% with the standard 5x leverage, same as on AVAX. Congratulations for those who took it. I saw your screenshots on my you're texting me, you're DMing me on my Telegram, so yeah, I saw your screenshots. So congratulations for those who took this trade from the bottom. Even again higher low from here, not lower high. Well, technically I believe so. Yeah, higher low, and again push the price from this demand zone to the upside. And also which one? Oh yeah, GMT, sorry, performs the best. I mean, it has the previous call, even from here or from here, we created a higher low. I cannot see, yeah, we created right now at this current moment a higher high, so I'm expecting some kind of pullback, retest this whole impulsive movement, this whole demand zone, and then push the price towards the upside. But of course, like always, we're not 100% sure, especially in the crypto market, what could happen in the future. So always secure gains, and yeah, beautiful again wedge pattern play out perfectly after this. After touching even again this demand box, like on, I don't know, KSM, AVAX, and GMT, and a lot of those altcoins are forming the same thing. And if you remember that long video, that's why I was like preparing for this, because a lot of altcoins are forming exactly the same thing. Either they are in some kind of descending channel, because there's a probability for us to break that channel to shift the whole market structure, and I mean to shift the whole trend into a bullish from the bearish, or they're forming some kind of wedge patterns, which is like super bullish in my book. I mean, my book in my head, technically. So yeah, We all know those falling wedge patterns are super bullish. So yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Secure gains. Don't be greedy. Always use your stop loss. Don't like put insane leverage like 50, 60x. Like do it everything. Like try to survive. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace out.